Good day, engineers. My report is all about total quality management and about policies and strategy. Then I'm Engineer Amor Solochua, so this will be my presentation. And so TQM, or Total Quality Management, is a comprehensive approach aimed at improving the quality of products, services, and organizational processes to enhance customer satisfaction. Yeah. So basically, we want our services na high quality. Kasi like for example po, when we are buying something, so we want our products or gusto natin, yung bibilhin natin is high quality. Same with the services na pinoprovide natin sa mga customers. So if mataas yung quality na pinoprovide natin, then more customers are willing to take our services. And so it involves everyone in the organization, from top management to employees at all levels. Yan. So, hindi lang quality department ang involved sa quality, or hindi lang safety department ang involved sa quality. All of the departments, all of the employees in an organization must be involved in quality. Yan. So, policy for total quality management. And so these are the key components of a TQM policy. Yan. So it includes commitment to quality, 2, customer focus, 3, continuous improvement, 4, the employee involvement, and 5, compliance and standards. Okay, so let's move on with commitment to quality. Yeah, so for the commitment to quality, the policy must reflect the organization's commitment to producing high quality products or services. Yan. So every organization, meron po tayong quality policy. Yan. So when I work in the quality department before po. So I work in a quality department sa isang airlines. And so we have a quality policy. Every organization have a quality policy. Yeah. So during audits po, I'm always inspecting, or I'm always checking if the quality policy of the organization is posted in the office. Yan. So requirement po yan ng quality. Yan. So yung quality policy natin, it should be posted in every offices ng isang organization. Yan. So, and it also should emphasize that quality is the responsibility of every employee and not just the quality department. Yeah. So lahat po ng employees must be involved when it comes to quality. Kasi if lahat po ng employees natin are involved in a quality, safety will follow. And if quality ng work, ng quality ng service, yung pinoprovide natin, and safety will follow. Yan. So, napaka-importante po ng safety din sa isang workstation. Okay, next, for the customer focus. And so, the policy should highlight the organization's goal to meet or exceed customer expectations. Yan. So, listening to customer feedback and incorporating it into products or services is crucial. Yan. So, napaka-importante din po ng customer feedback natin. Yan. So, dito natin malalaman, or dito tayo nakikipag-communicate sa ating mga customers. Okay? So, dito po natin malalaman if okay po ba yung service natin, if may kulang sa service natin, if may mali sa service natin. Napaka-importante na malaman natin yung mga feedback ng customers natin for us to improve and for the betterment of our services. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, yan, continuous improvement. And so continuous improvement is the policy. The policy should emphasize the importance of continuously improving the processes, products, and services. So, based po kanina dun sa customer feedback, isang way po yun para ma-improve natin yung services natin. Yeah, so there must be a commitment to identifying inefficiencies and taking corrective actions. Yeah, so yung mga shortcomings natin and yung mga mistakes natin sa mga services, napaka-importanting malaman natin yan for us to correct them. Okay? And yung mga process naman po natin, hindi naman yan perfect. Meron po yung mga flaws. And so maganda nakikita natin yung mga flaws for us to correct and improve our services. Yan. So usually ito po yung function ng quality assurance sa isang organization. Okay? So ito yung function ng quality assurance. Yan. So we act, we plan, we check, and do. And then, tinutulungan niya po yung isang organization for the continuous improvement ng isang organization. Yan. So, andito po siya. Andito siya sa baba. Hindi niya hayaang ma-fall or hindi niya hayaang bumagsak yung isang organization. Yan. So, ito yung isang function ng or main function ng quality assurance. And then next we have employee involvement. Yeah, so a strong TQM policy involves employees at all levels in the decision-making process. And so lahat ng employee involved when it comes to decision-making process. So hindi lang yung top management. So yung mga employees din natin involved din sila pag the decision making tayo. Okay? And then training and empowering employees to take ownership of their roles in the quality process is vital. Then of course, yan, kailangan din po nating provide ng training yung mga employees natin. Para mag-improve din po yung quality of work nila. Okay? Yan. So, and then next we have compliance and standards. So compliance and standards, yan, adherence to industry standards, regulations, and international quality certifications. For example, we have ISO 9001. Yan, so it must be a priority. So priority natin to comply with the standards. Yan, so the policy should include the commitment to comply with legal, regulatory, and safety standards. Yeah, so what is quality? Yeah, so why do we need quality? So under ISO, it defines quality as the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bears its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. Yeah, so under ISO, ito po yung definition nila for quality. Yeah, so next, the strategy for implementing total quality management. And so the strategy to implement TQM involves various steps aimed at integrating quality management into every aspect of the organization. So these are the strategies for us to implement TQM. And so number 1, we have leadership and vision. 2, customer-oriented focus. 3, process-based approach. 4, empowerment and training. 5, performance measurement. Next, we have supplier and partner collaboration. Then 7, yung quality culture development. And lastly, yung use of technology natin. Yan. So let's discuss po yung leadership and vision. Yan. So for leadership and vision, so leadership must provide clear direction and communicate the importance of TQM to all employees. Yan. So usually, sa isang organization, we are providing quality trainings or quality management system training sa mga employees natin. Here, in this training, we are communicating with our employees the importance of quality. And usually, requirement din po yan ng regulation. Like for us, in the aviation industry, under the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, yung mga airlines po natin, they are required to have a quality system. They cannot operate without the quality management system. And then the regulation requires the airlines to provide training regarding quality. Yeah, so top management should model a commitment to quality and continuous improvement. So next we have customer-oriented focus. And so strategies should be developed based on customer needs and feedback, ensuring that products and services are tailored to customer satisfaction. As we have mentioned earlier, and so napaka-importante po ng feedback system natin. So it is a way of communication between us and our customers. Yeah, so we can also use customer satisfaction metrics to drive improvements, can be a part of this strategy. So pwede rin po nating tanungin yung mga customers natin if gaano sila na-satisfy when it comes to our services. And so parang po sa mga mall, sa mga CR ng mall, after natin mag-CR, may pinipindot tayo ng mga smiley faces kung gaano po tayo na-satisfy sa paggamit ng comfort room. And so next we have the process-based approach. And so every organizational process must be analyzed and optimized for efficiency and quality. And so process mapping, the statistical process control or the SPC, and benchmarking can be used to measure and improve process performance. Yan. So itong benchmarking na to, napaka-importante din when it comes to quality. So parang yung benchmarking, we are checking other organization or other industries kung saan sila nag-stand out. And then we can check, or we can also check kung ano yung mga processes nila na nasa-satisfy yung mga customers na wala sa ating organization. So parang gagayahin natin yung kanilang processes to improve our own processes. The next we have the empowerment and training. So empowering employees by giving them the authority and training to solve quality-related issues is crucial for effective implementation. And so continuous education and skill development through workshops, seminars, and on-the-job training should be part of the strategy. And so as I mentioned earlier po kanina, so regulations in the aviation industry, requirement po yung QMS. So it's a part of training ng isang employee, yung QMS. And then yung QMS, hindi lang po siya isang beses. So nag-expire po yung training na yon. So every 2 years dapat nagte-training or nagre-retraining po tayo for quality management system. And just like the other mandatory trainings po. And we can also give workshops sa mga employees natin to develop their skills. Para mas masatisfy pa yung mga customers natin sa mga services nila. And so next we have the performance measurement. And so quality performance metrics such as defect rates, process variation, and customer satisfaction should be consistently tracked. And so tools like the plan, do, check, and act cycle, Six Sigma, or Kaizen can be employed to measure and drive improvements. And so pwede rin po nating i-measure yung mga performance ng employees natin using KPIs or yung mga key performance indicators natin. Okay, so from there, we can measure yung mga performance ng employees. And the next, we have supplier and partner collaboration. And so the quality strategy should extend to suppliers and partners, ensuring that they align with the organization's quality objectives. Yan. So, like for example, sa mga airlines. Sa mga airlines, may mga service providers yung mga airlines, like yung mga MROs. So, yung mga MROs, they are providing service sa airlines. So, MROs, ano po ba yung mga MROs? These are the maintenance, repair, and overhaul facilities or the repair stations. Okay? And then, ito pong mga airlines, before sila kumuha or before nila kunin yung services ng mga MROs, they need to do an audit or inspection first. So, they need to check if align yung standards ng airlines and yung MRO. Yan. So, bakit po nila ginagawa yun? To ensure yung quality ng services nila. Kasi if yung isang MRO, pangit yung quality ng gawa sa aircraft, then of course, maapektuhan po yung operations ng isang airlines. And so next we have quality culture development. So the organization should develop a culture where quality is a core value. And so recognizing and rewarding employees who contribute to quality improvements is an important part of building this culture. Yan. So there are times po na yung mga employees natin takot sila sa quality. Kasi usually yung quality, sila yung nag-audit, sila yung naghanap ng mali sa processes ng isang organization. So there are instances na natatakot yung mga employees sa quality. So ito yung isang strategy sa isang organization para ma-promote yung quality. Yan. So we will recognize and reward the employees who contribute sa quality improvements. Yan. So the next we have yung use of technology. Yan. So modern technology tools such as automation, analytics, and AI can be used to enhance quality control. Yan. So lalong-lalo na ngayon po uso na yung AI. Yan. So we can use technology to improve our services. Yan. So technology can provide real-time feedback, reduce errors, and improve decision-making processes. Okay, so let me share you po this story about quality. Yan. So who is responsible for quality? Yan. So this is a story about 4 people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. Yan. So quality was an important job to be done, and everybody was sure somebody would do it. And anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Then everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody would not do it. Yeah, so it ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Yeah, so who got angry in the story? Si somebody. So somebody got angry in the story. Then who did the work of quality? Nobody. Yeah, so nobody did the work of quality dun sa story po natin. Then who could have done the job of quality? Yeah, so anybody could have done the job of quality. Then whose job is quality? Everybody. Yeah, so tayo pong lahat, trabaho natin is or tayo pong lahat trabaho natin is quality. Okay? Ayan, so quality is everybody's responsibility. And then these are the 4 pillars of quality. Ayan, so say what you do what you say, prove it, and then improve it. So that's all po for my presentation. Thank you po for listening.